back, everybody. So today we're going to try batch 100 from New Holland Brewing Company. Zeppelin barreled whiskey barreled a yeah no Zeppelin blend whiskey barrel Imperial Stout with cinnamon and vanilla. Now, my wife picked this up for me last time she went to New Holland. Um, Is there an ABV on here? No. So this was bottled 10/6/22. Date on the thing. I just looked on Untapped. So this is 12.7% ABV per Untapped. I have had this before. When I look on my Untapped for it, when I did it, that was in 2019. So February 16th, 2019 is when I checked this in. I did have this at the brewery. Now, the funny thing about that is, or that I was thinking I should say, has this been in a barrel since then? Like, how else would they store this? Or batch 100 gets made every year? Like, wouldn't that be like batch 150, batch 200? So, I mean, I don't think you wouldn't put it in a keg then bottle it, would you? So, if anybody knows, let me know. Um, but I believe there's only one batch 100. Don't know how it's stored, but this was bottled in 22 when I had it in 2019. There it is. So let's go ahead and open this. This is my drinker for today. Good hiss. A little bit of smoke. I don't. Oh, that's over there. I had a bottle bomb on one of my home brews. So let's go ahead and pour this in here. Like I said, I've had this before. I didn't remember. I did read my review. I looked at my score, which usually I don't have, but it was a little confusing how I had this in 2019 and this was bottled in 22. How is it still batch 100? A chocolate colored head. Looks more tan. We'll go with tan colored head. Pretty much all small bubbles. I do have a couple bigger ones where I finished pouring there. Color on this, I would say brown. I'm back to doing this again. Or I should say, continuing to do this. Let's see if I can hold it up there and see if you guys can see through it. Wow, no. Unless I'm off. Why does it look brown here? Definitely looks brown. But I guess if you go by the light, yeah, it looks black. Holding it over here, it looks brown. It's almost the same color as the bottle. But we'll go with black because the light can't see through it. Let's go ahead and smell. This is probably been sitting out 50 minutes or so. Definitely getting like a wet whiskey oak barrel, something along those lines, like very wet, young. Maybe a little cinnamon. I want to say like tobacco, leather in there. Yeah, it smells like it was a very wet barrel. That whiskey smell, that oakiness, is really coming through. Let's go ahead and taste. I'm not getting vanilla. Um, wow, definitely a different taste. I could almost say I like that the cinnamon isn't overpowering. In a lot of these barrel aged beers with cinnamon, or non barrel aged beers with cinnamon, that cinnamon is just overdone too much, and it kind of takes away from like the base stout. Um, I see that happen all the time. Too much cinnamon. And I can honestly say from that taste, the cinnamon's there, but that like that traditional base stout still comes out. Um, Dark roasted malts, almost burnt. I want to say like a fudgy chocolate in there. You still get some of that oak, some of that barrel coming through, a little bit of heat, a little bit of alcohol in the back end. I want to say it almost turns into like a coconut, like a chocolate coconut in there. And I don't think I've said that recently. Uh, it's is that there's something I want to say tangy, but that's not it. Like I can get the cinnamon, but it's not coming through as like a sugar cinnamon on toast or like even a cinnamon toast crunch. Um, it's kind of I almost want to say cinnamon in a Mexican stout with like chilies. Maybe if the cinnamon was real low, you would still get some of it. Alcohol, like an alcohol burn from like here all the way down to here is what I'm getting, which is weird for 12.7% ABV. I just drank yesterday 17%. I don't even know what the other one was, a 13%, and I didn't get any alcohol. And this, I can feel it like you're drinking that whiskey. Good body. I'm getting the vanilla now, like pretty much throughout the whole entire palate. But it's not the main thing. It's just like an adder, if that's what you want to call it. But um, I would still 4.5. I wish that alcohol was toned down just a little bit, but yeah, 4.5 out of 5 I think is good for this. Um, I might have to go pick up some more of these to age. But again, I don't know how they're doing this. If this was 2010 or 2019, how are they bottling this in 22? Are they keeping it? Are they taking it out of the barrels and putting them in a tank? I don't know. Cuz I like Bell's when they make their barrel aged beers, I think they bottle them all and just cellar them. But that those labels say what year they are. So if this is bottled in 22, that can't be the case. So again, I had this once. I gave it a 4.5. One of my friends has had it 5 out of 5. Um, uh, 711 people have checked it in, 4.17 out of 5. Dark boozy rye deep strong. Rye. I don't get rye. I get tobacco, even in the taste now. I don't know if that just warmed up or whatever, but I get some tobacco leather in the taste. Let's see. Of course, he didn't say anything. And he had it in 2013 or 20, man, my dates. 2023. So he just had it. Matthew K. But yeah, it shows a flight. I don't know where that is, but yeah, if you can get this, definitely one to pick up and try if you're a barrel age fan. If you enjoyed this review, check out some more New Holland reviews over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And until next time, cheers.